So if you have a Chevy truck, 2000 to roughly, well, honestly, I'm going to say up till 2013, because that's just the trucks I know, then this is going to be honestly what your truck needs. Because I'm a firm believer that Chevy trucks have always been underpowered, well, 5.3s for sure, compared to what trucks are nowadays, really. And recently I have a 2004 Avalanche. Recently I had a lifter go out, and I was like, I use it for like general towing and stuff like that, nothing too crazy. And it's one of those things where I decided that I was going to upgrade it a little bit to go ahead and give me a little more power, a little bit more torque for towing, daily driving, and just being able to get out of its own way. And I just figured I would show you what I feel that if you use your Chevy Silverado for anything, it's definitely what it needs. I put in a Texas Speed low lift stage 2 cam, Speed Engineering 1 3/4 headers with the Y pipe, and then it runs through 3-inch exhaust with a Borla Pro XS muffler. It's nothing too crazy, honestly, because like if you have nothing wrong with your engine to start with and you're just doing your upgrades, and if you're fully capable of doing the project yourself, then really you're just paying for parts, and paying for parts, you're in it for about $1,000, I would say, $1,000 to $1,300, just depending on where you get your parts. Because all I did was add, like I said, the Texas Speed Stage 2 low lift cam, and that came as a kit. That was like roughly like $450 at the time when I bought it. It was camshaft, valve springs, and then the valve spring seats. And other than that, I bought the Michigan Motorsports LS7 lifters, roller lifters, and then I added a just an eBay cold air, and then the Speed Engineering headers, and the Y pipe to connect it to like the factory exhaust. I've been fairly impressed with this. It drives normal, like your truck did. Depending on what muffler setup you go with, it's definitely either going to be a little louder, or you can keep it probably pretty mellow, just like I said, depending on what muffler setup you go with. But other than this, I've been very, very happy with the end product of all these mods. Other than that, when you do that, something that you do have to factor in on your price is a tune, because you will need a tune. You can go to your local dyno tuner, have it dynoed that way, or do what I did, which I got with Black Bear Tuning. I've did some research, and they had done a lot of years of tuning on these trucks, ranging, I think, from like trucks from 99 to, I think they do all the way up to the newer stuff, just depending. I did their Auto Cal tune, which comes with like a EFI Live little handheld device that goes into your OBD2. They email you tunes, and then you load them into your truck. Really easy to work with. They were super helpful. I will just kind of warn you that if this is your daily driver, it's probably gonna be down for a couple extra days for the tuning process, just because they get to you as quick as they can. I don't know how many tuners they got or whatever, but it was always a couple days in between sending a tune and getting one back. Other than that, the truck runs great. Like I said, it's definitely an upgrade that I would recommend to anybody that has one of these trucks that uses it for towing. Now you got to remember, you're still towing with a, if you got a 5.3 in it, then you're still towing with 1500. So that's kind of where you're at there. I mean, I'm not going to say you can go pull fucking 10,000 pounds, but you can go and actually, it feels a little better pulling, say, a car or something like that. Other than that, with the Black Bear tune also, they did tune the transmission. I didn't want anything crazy because, these transmissions are glass. I just had them firm up the shifts a little bit, but there's kind of like a multitude of stuff that they can do for it. They can firm it up to make it real racy, and depending on what your setup is. But I know a lot of people go with like the Truck Norris cam by Brian Tooley Racing, and that's definitely a good option too. But depending on what you want, I've never driven one of those trucks, so I don't really know. I have no comparison to those. This is the route I went with the Texas Speed stuff, and I highly recommend it. Keeps your drivability, keeps your fuel economy, because honestly, ever since I got it tuned and everything like that, my fuel mileage actually got better, I can say, and it gives you more power and better sound. So that's where I'm at with it. I'll show you. This is pretty much what my engine bay looks like. Nothing crazy. I just painted the valve covers, and this is that cold air I was telling you about. I also did, when I got from Michigan Motorsports, I got their bigger plug wires, but that's nothing crazy. Excuse the train, way over there. But yeah, so really the only other mod I would really do to this, I think that would really round off the whole truck performance wise, would be a Trailblazer SS intake manifold with a little bit bigger throttle body. That would definitely help torque on this particular setup. Very common upgrade, and pretty much bolt on and you're ready to go. I kind of just didn't want to really spend much more money on what I already had going on, because like I said, I had a lifter go out, so I was already spending a lot of extra money on other stuff. But that's definitely probably going to be a future upgrade. I'll probably do it on a video and kind of show you guys what it's all about. Also too, there's probably going to be other things on this channel, because I'm not a big racer, you know, like whatever you want to call it, legally doing it, but I do got some things, other toys. As you can see, I got this and I got that, that will probably become projects on this channel also. So I also got motorcycles, but I might do that kind of separately. But I kind of want to do stuff that's for everybody. So that's kind of where what you'll get here, because you'll have cars, you'll have trucks, you'll have trying to just build performance on anything. So maybe even a lawnmower. But have a great day.